Day 20. What you need to know about 2026. What you need to know about 2026. What you need to know about the year 2026. Are you ready for this? What you need to know about the year 2026. What you need to know about the year 2026. Around this time last year, I made some predictions about 2025. And those predictions, not one of them hasn't come to pass yet. Matter of fact, they are currently still happening. One of the things I said was that chaos would be more intense towards the end of the year. Rookie, welcome. But the energy of 2026 has taken over now. What is now dominating is the energy of 2026. Because we're already energetically in 2026, because we are less than 2 months away from the year 2026. So everything 2026 represents has kicked in. Everything that 2026 represents has already kicked in. Please understand this. Humble greetings. I am talking to those who are ready to journey with me, not just in 2026, but for the next 9 years. For the next 9 years. Those who are ready, Joe Blaze, good afternoon. Those who are ready to strategically design their 9-year cycle model and blueprint. Keke, afternoon. Those are the people I'm talking to. The universal year 1 kicks in January, but the energy is already here with us. When you look at what is happening in your own life, you have a good afternoon. When you look at what is happening in different countries of the world, good day. When you look at what is happening globally, you would agree with me that the energy has kicked in. Have we sent the link to the groups? You know, and everything I said would happen in 2025 happened. They are still happening. And I don't have prophet or apostle before my name, because that is irrelevant. Because listen, divine data can be accessed by anybody who is positioned. Titles mean nothing. Titles doesn't mean anything. Now, the last time we had this kind of year, the last time the world experienced the kind of energy of 2026 was in 1966. It was in 1966. You know, the horse year, Chinese astrology repeats itself every 12 years. But the fire horse year repeats every 60 years. You are entering a year that the last time that humanity, the world, experienced that year was in 1966. And then before then was 1906. So now we are 2026. The next time we're going to have this kind of year, many of us would have been gone by then. We wouldn't even be here. We would have reincarnated or just joined the stars. So the sessions I'm having with you before we start the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, they are not just for gists. They are not just for entertainment, guys. They are not just for gist and entertainment. Some of the things I'm going to say, they are going to sound like warning. Some of them are going to sound prophetic. You know, thank you, Tabikate. You don't have to carry the title of a prophet before your name to be able to access divine data that helps you to predict, sense, and know some of the things that will happen in future. Because based on your mastery of energy, frequency, vibration, what is going on, you can easily predict that these are the possible scenarios. How many of you here know your life path? If your life path is 1, can I type in the comment section, life path 1? Or you have 1 in your chart. If your life path is 1 or you have 1 in your chart. So for some people, their life path is 1. Your life path is your ruling number, right? But for some people, their destiny number is 1. Some people, their day of birth is 1. Some people, their personality is 1. We're going to look at all these different dynamics at the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, because if your destiny number is 1, the meaning of that is your strategies, your stratagems, your methods, your approach, how you do things must carry the dominant energy of 1, the fire horse. That's what it must carry. And if there is anybody who doesn't have 1 in their chart, you know the meaning of that? It simply means you have to adopt the energy of 1. This year I behaved like a snake, like I moved like a snake this year, because this is the year of the snake, 2025. I moved like a snake. Wise as a serpent, be gentle like a dove. The wisdom of the serpent. You know, last year I was telling you how you should develop the wisdom of the serpent this year. The fire horse here, 2026, the energy of 2026 happens once every 60 years. Every 60 years. So some of you, this is your first time ever experiencing this kind of energy. And that's why I've been emphasizing that 2026 is not for the unprepared. Aristocrat, thank you. 2026 is not, if you don't prepare for it, it will swallow you, it will burn you. Because you've never experienced this kind of year before. The last time it occurred was 1966. How many people here were born in 1966? We're already born in 1966. So it's new to all of us. It's new. So you are stepping into a year that is not just about prophecy from people and general statement, and I will be this, I will buy a car, I will do this. It's more than that. Couple Elijah greetings. It's more than that. So if you enter blind, you will suffer consequences for 9 years. If you enter blindly, you will suffer consequences for 9 years. There are people who, in the last 9 years, from 2017 to 2025, they didn't get it right in 2017, which is Universal Year 1. They got it right around 2023. They were able to accomplish a lot, but they almost broke down. Because what they carried with them was the combination of all the things, the energies that they would have expressed in the last 9 years that they could not, express. So if you enter 2026 blind, you will suffer consequences for 9 years. 9 years. So every communication you are having now, every interaction, you must engage with your destiny. You must listen with your destiny. You must interact with your destiny. Because listen, what the fire horse energy does is that the fire horse energy brings sudden change. The fire horse energy brings sudden change. I can't even tell you some of the things that will happen in Nigeria in 2026 because if I say it, DSS may arrest me. It's a very, very unpredictable year. Very chaotic year. It's the year of acceleration. It's a year of exposure. 2026 is neither going to bless you nor curse you. It will expose who you are to you. 2025 is Universal Year 9. It is the end of the beginning, the end of a new cycle. 2025 is the end of the beginning of a new cycle. Now, what are the themes, the expectations? There will be destruction of weak structures. Weak structures are going to be destroyed. 2026 is a very masculine year. Masculinity has a level of chaos to it, danger to it. It's a dangerous year. There is nothing wrong and evil about chaos and danger. Is how you are able to alchemize that energy, manage it, that determines what you can make out of it. It's a masculine year. It destroys anything in its way that is weak. That's why men don't want to be weak. They want to go out to the gym and work out. They want to put up this face, this facade of, oh, I'm a strong man. They don't want anything weakness around them. So it is not going to be merciful to the weak. A universal year 6 may be merciful to the weak, but a universal year 1 will not be merciful to the weak. Oh, it's like you are ignorant, you don't know how to ride a horse, and then you climb a horse and you start misbehaving. The horse is going to run so fast that you can break your spinal cord. 2026 is not the year to beg God for mercy. No, there is nothing like that. You are meant to prepare for it. It is meant to be prepared for. You don't prepare in it, you prepare for it. Next thing, breakthrough for the bold. Those who are bold, those who are courageous, those who are ready to step out of their comfort zone, those who are ready to take the bull by the horn, those who are ready to say, I'm ready to put my destiny in my hand. There is breakthrough for them in 2026. There is victory for those who are ready to step out and be visible, to take risk. There is victory for them. The only language that power understands is power. That's 2026. The only language. Power does not understand weakness. You can't bring weakness to a table of power. They are playing the game of power. You are using an instrument of weakness. It doesn't show mercy to the weak. It doesn't. That's why you see, powerful people don't do well around weak people. Confident people don't do well around people who lack self-confidence. People with healthy self-esteem don't do well around, they feel they feel awkward when they are around people who have very poor, bad self-esteem. Because the only language they understand is power, self-esteem, confidence. That's the only language. The only language that power understands. So you must speak to power in 2026. You must come empowered in 2026. You can be in the pits, but you don't have to be pitiful. It does not show mercy to be pitiful. I am dying. I need help. My life, I read comments sometimes. Let me just read comments on my videos. And the way some people talk about their condition and their situation, you know that it is risky for this person to enter the new year with this kind of mentality. The way some people describe their situation, the passion they attach to their current situation that is unpleasant to them, they are so passionate about describing their situation as nothing is working for me in my life, everything is upside down, passionately defining their situation like that. That is weakness. Good afternoon, universe. 2026 will not respond to that kind of weakness. Grand rising. Fire horse equals to speed, equals to purification, judgment. Life is going to ask you, are you really what you say you are? That's 2026 for you. Are you really what you say you are? Look at Nigeria. Nigeria's first coup was in 1966. That's the last fire horse year. The coup that destabilized the nation. The first coup that destabilized Nigeria was in 1966. (2026) is a year of rebellion. The kind of protests that will happen in that year are the likes that you have never seen before. Not just Nigeria, look at China. China's Cultural Revolution that caused massive chaos in China. China's Cultural Revolution happened in 1966. I am going to show you, use history to explain some things so you can understand what to expect. So you will know that if you are not grounded, you are going to become a victim in 2026. Because the systems and institutions that you put your trust in, they are going to collapse. If you are not fiercely independent, if you don't have a level of rebellion in you, you will not be able to become the authentic version of yourself. If you are a groupie, you go where the community goes. I've been watching a video of a young man who they claim is El Rufai's son. I don't know how many of you have seen that video. I've seen a couple of his videos where he was calling out the Arewas, saying some things. If you have seen that video, type in the comment section. Thank you. In 1966, what happened? Global rebellions erupted across different continents. That's what happened. Global rebellion. Now, when you look at that boy, you're going to see a mix of pain and power. You're going to see a boy who is travailing into his triumph. He wants to triumph, but he's travailing at the moment. And to see a young man like that from that particular part of Nigeria with that kind of mind, oh, I would like to meet that boy. It takes a lot for any human being. And I'm not saying this to put Northerners down. You all know this. All this, the Arewa group. You can't be an individual. You can't have a mind of your own. You have to think like every other person is thinking. For a young man to now come out and say, I don't give a F about all of you Arewa people, he's telling you something about the energy of 2026. That's the energy you need in 2026. You can't be a groupie. No. You can't swear allegiance to personality cults in 2026. No. Fiercely independent, unpredictable year, explosive creativity. A lot of you are going to see how it's even happening now already. Creativity. You're going to experience the creative flow of the Spirit. That's what's going to happen. 2026 is a destiny shifting energy. A lot of destinies are going to shift. Some of you are nobodies now, but in the next 9 years, you're going to be shocked what you're going to become. I'm telling you, in your sector, in the sector where you function, you will be shocked. You are the masters, the builders, and the architects of the next 9 years. You may not look like it now, but that's what you are. The current structure, the old structure is going to crash and fall because most of the old structures and systems and institutions, they are built on deception and lies. And what is built on deception cannot last. The Firehouse Energy Universal Year 1 is the breaker of old systems. That's what it is. 2026 carries revolutionary fire. So you've been hearing the word revolution, revolution, revolution. Don't worry. Global rebellions in 1996 erupted across continents: China, Africa, Europe. Global strike, protests. You are going to see. I'm not planning anything. I'm simply telling you, I'm predicting and prophesying what I see based on numerology, astrology, energy predictions, energy mastery. There are some things I can't even say because, it has started already. Because for many of you who don't know this, you are already in 2026. You're already in 2026. Are we talking about the economic shock that will hit multiple nations? Good afternoon, Grace. Yeah, I'll tell you in the private groups. I'll tell you if you are in the 36-day manifestation, I'll tell you so you can be prepared. But I'm going to tell you this. A lot of you in Nigeria, make sure that between now and the next 3 to 6 to 9 years, you establish your roots in your ancestral land. Nigeria is not your ancestral land. Nigeria is an idea. Make sure that between now and the next 3 and the next 6, 9 years, from next year, Igali, are you online? Are you on the session? Make sure that from next year, you start sowing the seed in your ancestral land that would help you have some groundedness and root in your ancestral land. Make sure. Make sure. Nigeria is not anybody's ancestral land. It's not. Nigeria is a womb carrying different nations. And those nations will be birthed. The only people who are against it are people who are either ignorant, selfish, greedy, or they are just afraid, period. The nations that are meant to be birthed. What is going on in Nigeria now is birth pangs. There's about to be a push and delivery, and you will start seeing from next year. A lot of you need to go back and start investing in real estate in your states. In your states. The universe, yeah. I'm going to share more about it during the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. In your state, you need to start investing. Stop looking down on your ancestral home. Stop it. Matter of fact, you should have more weight in your ancestral land than you have outside of your ancestral land. The next 9 years is unpredictable. If you want to know some of the features of 2026, go and study what happened in 1966. It's not going to be a repeat, right, of what happened exactly then, but you're going to see a lot of patterns in 2026. Uprisings. You're going to see a lot of uprisings. You'll see cultural revolutions. People are going to start breaking away from cultural bondage. You see what El Rufai's son is doing now? I think they said it's El Rufai's son. What that boy is doing. You're going to see a lot of that from 2026. Children will stand up to systems. You have not seen Gen Z, you have not seen what Gen Z can do. You will see in 2026. Rebellion is going to spike in 2026. Rebellion, that's what you're going to see. There will be radical shifts in power. Radical shifts in power. There are some terms I'm not going to use, for the sake of wisdom. In 1966, one of the events that took place was a lot of leaders were assassinated and power shifted violently. This fire is going to burn everything that needs to give way for the new. That's what the fire horse is coming to. That's why you have to, as much as possible, the same way I predicted last year that we should send positive energy into the airwaves, because from January to April there will be a lot of turbulence that might cause air accidents, and we did during that session. We started sending positive energy, and even though a lot of things happened between January and April, we didn't really record that much casualty. Many of you were at those sessions. That's the same way I want you to send positive energy to your environment. Send positive energy to Nigeria. Send positive energy to your state, to your family, because there's going to be a lot of crisis. If you enter blind, you may lose everything. Because in 1966, people who entered blind, they lost everything. You must send positive, pure love, energy to your country, to the nations of the world. Because when you do that, you know what you are doing when you do that? You are granting yourself immunity. Not that those chaos, thank you, Yomi, not that those chaos and crises won't happen. But what you are doing is you are applying the law of the higher potential. So that makes you a gatekeeper. So it shields you and your family and those you care about. So you don't join them to throw negative rants. You speak. That elevates you to a place of immunity from whatever events, incidents, accidents that will take place, because they will happen actually. Those who prepare, they are going to rise to power. I told you in 2027, You are going to be shocked the kind of people that would now become Senate. A lot of people right now who are in that Senate and that House of Assembly, they will not be there in 2027. They are going to lose. Because interestingly, the 2027 election is just right after the 2026 Universal Year One fire horse. That fire is going to burn. And that's why I told you, some of you, you are errand boys and errand girls to politicians. You have a seat in that Senate and that House of Assembly. So stop being an errand boy and an errand girl. You have a seat there. Stop accepting crumbs from people that you are more intelligent than, you are more creative than them, you are better than them 1,000,000 times. Those who are prepared, they are going to rise to power in 2026. That's what's going to happen. What does the global fire horse effect do? Government instability. We're already experiencing that, right? There's a lot of instability currently. America wants to come to here, Tanzania, something happened in Hong Kong, even America, several places, Venezuela, the government is dancing, I don't want war. Israel and Gaza, the current energy is now going to spiral into 2026. Government instability. See, this period, you cannot put your trust in government. You cannot afford to put your trust in government this period, because even government is confused. Even government is confused, guys. Mass protests. Regime, there'll be a lot of regime shifts. Remember in Japan in 1966, the economic overeating and the cultural shift in Japan. Study the events of 1966, the fire horse year. The last time we experienced the fire horse year was in 1966. Go and study that year, the events that took place. Because 1966 is about to happen in a lot of places. Remember America, 1966, civil rights clashes. You had a lot about civil rights movements, war escalation. Go and study it. Just 60 years ago. Economic crunch. Corporations collapsing. Corporations that you least expect that would collapse, they are going to collapse. If you are a business person here and you are unprepared, you will lose your business in 2026, because you must be grounded to thrive and reign in that year. So if you are innovative in your approach to your business, you are going to dominate quickly. By April, you would have made some kind of notice that you are going to be shocked and amazed. Because innovative entrepreneurs and companies are going to dominate quickly. By the first quarter of the year, you are already steps ahead of those who are not prepared. So what you are meant to start doing right now is to start putting structures in place. Structures in place. You're meant to start putting structures in place. Because businesses that are prepared, they are going to scale massively. They will scale. Those who are not prepared, they will think it's one demon or one enemy that is doing, it's the government. It's in chaos. There are opportunities in chaos. Because there will be a lot of chaos, there will be many opportunities for businesses that are prepared to scale massively. So this is the season to be proactive, to be innovative. Remember what happened to the Blockbuster versus Netflix? What happened? Netflix took over. Now, what 2026 will do to you personally, because of the universal, energy that is dominating the wave, it's going to expose your weaknesses. 2026 will expose your weaknesses. I just wish that a lot of people who are claiming I am awakened, I am spiritual, I just hope that they look themselves in the mirror and tell yourself the truth about where you are. Because those of you who are quick to jump from one place to another, help me check this, consult, you are going into extinction. You are going to be so confused. There are people who consult 6 people at the same time, 6 people at the same time. They are talking to 6 people at the same time. You are going to be so confused that you won't be able to leave your room. Because 2026 is going to expose your weaknesses. So if you are feigning spirituality, I'm not saying don't consult, I'm not saying don't seek for guides, but if that is the center of your life, you sneeze, you want to check. You go to your bedroom, you want to check. You have one dream, see a lizard, you want to check. Let me check the meaning of this lizard. You are a spiritual pop. You are a spiritual toddler. That's what you are. And 2026 will expose your weakness. If you don't tap into the universal divine technology that is in you, spiritual charlatans. Thank you, Vaughn. Because it is going to magnify your confusion times 10. Oh, you're talking to this Babalawo, you're talking to this Dibia, you're talking to this prophet, you're talking confused. 2026 will magnify. If you are confused now because you are living that kind of lifestyle, by 2026, expect times 10 of that confusion. It's going to amplify your habits, your instability. If your habit is discipline, it will amplify your discipline. Financial indiscipline. Wrong decisions are going to burn fast. Those of you who are quick to put your money in Ponzi scheme, in investments that you can't verify, expect your money to go to burn fast. Those who want to tap into it will subscribe to the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. If you cannot subscribe to that, you just have to make do what you're hearing here. Because sacrifice is the path, right, to your enlightenment. Debt is going to rise because there will be income instability, right? Because income instability is going to intensify. So a lot of people in business, entrepreneurs, right, you know what you are meant to do? Cut down on excessive wastes. Cut down. You are not obligated to give anybody your money. Yeah. Let them shame you. Let them say you are stingy. No, you are not. You must see everything from a transactional angle. Money for money. That's what it is. If I am transacting money with you, what are you giving me back in money? I don't want your kindness. Money is for money. Leave all those things. Because people who are not financially prepared for 2026, they are going to go into a lot of debts. They will go into a lot of debts. Your relationship, weak bonds are going to break. They're already breaking now. A lot of you, you've been in relationships where the bond has been weak. It's going to completely break. Because the bond is not leading you anywhere. It's weak anyways. It's not a catalyst for your destiny. Just managing it. Fake friends are going to scatter. Hidden enemies will be exposed. It's already happening, guys. I don't want thank you for what I'm doing. No. That's why I am unapologetically saying that except you pay for this masterclass, you're not going to be part of it. Unapologetically. In 2026, if you are rendering a service, you should be paid for your service. There's nothing like, thank you, you are a good person. No. You must block all the loopholes where you are leaking in your money life. No. You must become your own fortress, because nobody will really give a damn about anybody in 2026. It's a year of the individual. People will only be you will see literally self-centeredness. Is me, me, me. You know me energy. That's the energy of 2026. So if you are a loud spender who spends, you are not intentional about your spending. You know, one of the strategies I'm putting in place is, and those of you here, if you are a builder, you are a master, you are an architect, you are doing something, you have to create an inner circle. That's the way wealthy people sustain their wealth. You are not here to help everybody. Helping everybody will drain you. So what do? You create an inner circle. Create an inner circle. Within that circle, make sure that people who are there are people who have something they are bringing to the table, even as you bring something to the table. So all your energy, your support, your intelligence, your whatever, your resources goes into that inner circle. Someone wrote to a billionaire and said, she wanted to do something for, this happened in Lagos. She wanted to do something for Christmas, this Christmas, that she wants to do something for this Christmas, and she needs the billionaire to support. He's a billionaire, he's a very popular billionaire. She needs the billionaire to support our NGO for this particular thing they want to do in December. They want to feed the hungry, they want to feed 1,000 people. You know the response the billionaire told her? She said, I have my own NGO. I don't support other people's NGO. And if I have to support your NGO, you have to be my friend. My friends have their NGO, I support. That's how wealthy people think. That's the energy you must carry into 2026. That's the energy of 2026. Let them call you self-centered. Because if you keep wasting your resources, your energy on worthless people who are not worth it, by the end of this 9-year cycle, you would have wasted your destiny, wasted your life, drained yourself, when there are people of timber and caliber, people who have assets that you would have given your energy to. The only people I'm going to have I said that 2026 we are canceling the VIP program of Family Bank. We are starting something new with only people who are dedicated, who are going to come with something to the table. Those are the people we want to build the next 9 years with. Exactly. When you become broke, like what Von said, the people you help, they will curse you. I said, yeah, the way he spends money, she's a loud spender. That's why she's always broke. She goes up. That's what they are going to say about you. 2026 is a year of the pursuit of your purpose. Because procrastinators are going to be punished. You know, those of you who like procrastinating a lot, you are waiting for the perfect condition. You are waiting for everything to be right. You have a project and you are comparing yourself with people who are already there. People who have been doing what you want to do. They've been doing it for 20 years. That's why they can command the level of result and the aesthetics and whatever they have, the equipment, the tools and the resources. You are just starting, but you want to launch out like them. When I do it, I want it to be kenge. You are going to be punished. Procrastinators will be punished. Perfectionists will be punished in 2026. There is reward for the pursuit of your purpose in 2026. There is reward for the pursuit of your purpose in 2026. It's the year. You are the person of the year in 2026. In your life, you are the person of the year. Personality cult. You should never give any of your energy to any personality cult. It should be your own personality cult. Because there are energy consequences in 2026. Burnout, anxiety, confusion. Energy mastery. The world is an energy market. We're all transacting. So you only transact with people who you know that you are not They are gaining, you're also gaining. I think is this my videographer? Some people were telling me we wanted to have this last event we had by Tapestry. What? How many of you saw the project we had recently with Femi Jubal, Tapestry, in collaboration with Femi Jubal Foundation, Ayo the Little Monkey, and the Deaf Inclusion Project? And I have a videographer who is dedicated and committed to me. His name is Nee. I'm going to make a video about him so that people can patronize him. His bank account should be full by the end of December. So Ibro, remember, I want to make a video for Nee. This guy has shown me a level of dedication that I haven't seen from any videographer I've worked with. So we wanted to have this Ayo the Little Monkey and the Deaf Inclusion Project, and somebody who is also a friend suggested a videographer and said, that one is the correct guy. If you see his gadgets. And I sat there and looked at him and said, I don't care if he is making movie for Netflix. If his name is not me, he doesn't look like me, I'm not going to bring him to this place. It is me that will do this job. You must spot around you the people who have shown a level of dedication and commitment to what you are doing. Those are the people you are meant to start building the next 9 years with from 2026. You must be unapologetic about it. I don't know if you are feeling what I'm saying. Even if we are having events, the video of the Abeokuta Unlock we have not gotten the video till today. Nee will shoot a video for you, and in 48 hours he's sending it to you. He sent us the pictures of the event in 24 hours. Those are the kind of people I'm going to build my next night. I don't care if you are the best videographer in the world. It's in your pocket. I don't know you from anywhere. I have Nee, don't worry. You know, someone wanted to do something, and then I recommended Nee to the person. And Nee is, my videographer is the one. I said, there is one guy, he's been talking to me. He does this for this person. He does this for. I said, no problem, use the guy. They did it since in September. They have not gotten the videos to today. That has actually demoralized this person. It has affected her motivation. I said, but I told you, Nee is the one. Business comrades, thank you. Business comrades, that's what you need in 2026. That's what you need. Anyone who does not have your interest at heart, don't have their interest at heart, is a very selfish, self-centered year. So if you don't focus on yourself, you are going to lose yourself. Period. Thank you. Even spiritually, at the 36-day manifestation, and those who are always coming to come and ask, how do we do it? I'm not telling you how to do it. I can share a few things with you. If you want to know how to do it, subscribe to the masterclass. That's it. There are people who have subscribed. They don't have 5 heads. We are doing free live sessions. Enjoy that. If you don't have the money, no problem. Just enjoy the free, but stop demanding for something that other people have paid for. It doesn't make any sense. Thinking that you can guilt trip people into, you are meant to help people. I have a foundation. I help people. But for this, if you want to be part of it, you have to pay for it. At the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery, we're going to look at the quadrants of your spirit and your soul, right? Some of you will know about the concept of the 4 quadrants. There will be spiritual consequences for people who don't protect their energy field. There's going to be spiritual consequences for people who don't protect their energy. People who sleep with anybody they see. People who give their attention to anything. People who don't cleanse their aura. 2026 is a power cycle year. You are actually meant to take your power cycle very seriously. 2026. Because if you don't, there will be spiritual consequences. Now, let me share this with you so you can know how powerful the masterclass is. Some of the topics we're going to look at during the masterclass. We're going to look at the North Star chart design for 2026 to 2034. How many of you here know about your North Star? How to design your North Star chart? And not just that, I'm going to teach you how to integrate numerology, your pinnacle cycle calculation, into your North Star chart design. So you are not just working for the 12 calendar year. No. You are building the next decade of your life. That's what you're doing. The next course, designing your 4 quadrants for 2026. And that's very special. You are going to learn how to integrate the Grabovoi codes, sound frequencies, for your 2026 soul and voice recognition exercises. There are several people, we can't even count, hundreds and thousands, who have used the soul and voice recognition exercise to transform their life. But this time, we are integrating the Grabovoi codes. I'm going to teach you how to generate your Grabovoi codes using your numerology. Sometimes when people see me, they see that I write some numbers on my body. I write some Grabovoi codes on my body, on my chest, on my hand. You're going to learn that. You're going to know your sound frequency, the frequencies that you should listen to more in 2026 based on your numerology. The kind of frequencies you should listen to more. You know, the VIP people who paid for 1 year, sometimes they even the regrets. Why we even do this thing for this VIP for 1 year? Vaughn said, I'm excited. I said, why did I promise these people that because they paid for 1 year, they're not going to pay again? Because this masterclass is too loaded. That's awesome. It's been a great experience. You will know the frequencies. Someone is asking how much is the masterclass. You're going to know the frequencies that you should give more of your attention to in 2026 based on your numerology. You will learn how to decode universal numerology of 2026 and how to integrate your personal numerology into the Chinese numerology, into the African astro numerology. You're going to learn that. Who is excited about this? Who is excited? You will learn the crystals and colors of 2026, the animal archetypes. You're going to learn about your human design. You know, there is numerology and there is human design. Sage Chioma, yeah. Those who have registered already, I am starting special sessions with you on the 1st of December to prepare you so that when we start the masterclass on the 16th, you are ready. You know your numbers. You know a lot of things about yourself. Because there are people who are going to be in the masterclass. They already know a lot of things. So that does not drag us back. So I am going to make sure that those of you who are new to this, from the 1st of December, I want to take you on some special sessions. I am moving into the next 9 years with my tribe, and you are my tribe. Those are the kind of people I want to dedicate myself to. You will learn. So one of the things we're going to do, say Chioma, one of the things we're going to do for you before the masterclass starts is decoding your personal numerology. It is a pre-masterclass session. Decoding your personal numerology. Everything about your personal numerology, you're going to know it. pre-masterclass. So it starts on the 1st of December. So don't worry, we got you. The masterclass the schedule is on the website. It's 36 days, but there are breaks in between. For instance, from the 23rd to the 26th, there are no classes, just exercises. From the 30th to the 3rd, there are no classes, just exercises. But all sessions are recorded anyway. Selena, it's good to see you. I sent you a voice note. I hope you listened to it. And I'm going to send you my direct line because this number is now being managed by a lot of people. Vaughn, I also need to send you my direct line because the current number is now being managed by 4 different people. So you are going to learn the neurospirit science of manifestation. You will learn the neurospirit science of manifestation. Because there is a neurospirit science behind every event. And we're having a special guest, Israel Ajose. He's going to teach us the astrology of 2026. Do you see how loaded this masterclass is? It's a mastery class, actually. And then look at this course 9. How to cast a spell around your name in 2026. Advanced esoteric method. Awaken Soul, someone is going to reply to your message. I will just send it here. How to cast a spell around your name in 2026. Advanced esoteric method. We're looking at that. Neurospirit science of how to cast a spell around your name. Another course. How to create your 2026 sigil. You should have a sigil for every year. You're going to learn that. For personal, for family, and for business success. Advanced esoteric method. We've taught the basic method of all this. Now we are taking it to the advanced level now. Course 11, exploring the business numerology of 2026 to align your brand with cosmic timing. The business numerology of 2026. That's another course in the 36-day program. Sexual energy in a universal year 1. It's not a year that you just go and be sleeping with. Matter of fact, keep one partner. And don't jump from one person to another. You are going to lose your energy. So make sure that your partner, even if you don't enjoy intimacy with your partner, go for therapy sessions or come. If you're a man, I can tell you some things you'll be doing. Yeah, if you're a woman, I can even tell you some things you'll be doing. And I have people who can tell you some things you have to be doing. Because if you know the things you can do, you are okay with one partner. Pound yourself very well, just 2 of you. Because listen, sometimes it is not that it is boring, it's just that you're not doing it the way you are meant to be doing it. Some of you men, you get home in the evening, you have not spoken to her at all during the day, you just get home in the evening, you have not even showered. Come. I don't even know how to describe it. Turn. You should just turn. With your clothes on. Like a goat. Like a hen. You know the way hen do it. 5 seconds. See, I'm not enjoying sex with my wife. Nothing is wrong. You are the one who is wrong. So we're going to look at sexual energy in a universal year 1. Matter of fact, I want to do a session for I want to do a session for men and women before the masterclass starts. Honestly, I've said I'm going to do it because there's too much complaint. And when you look at all these things, nothing is necessarily wrong. Nothing is necessarily wrong with your marriage. It is your method that is wrong. And when I teach you some strategies, and you honestly, I told you the story of somebody who was sick for 8 months. He's a friend, he's a married guy. He was sick for 8 months. He couldn't sleep with his wife for 8 months. And I was just chatting, and he's okay now. He's now okay, pounding his wife. And when I asked him, I was asking both of them, I was like, so how did you guys, cope? And you know what the wife said? She said, I didn't actually feel it like that. You didn't feel it? She said, because this guy, he will suck my breast, he will touch me, do this, he will put me. The incentive was, she said she was just getting wet, like the Red Sea, like Third Mainland Bridge, without entering. Foreplay has finished her. 8 months. No complaint about you. But a lot of you are not even sick. Right? Sorry, you're no vex. So the reason people jump from one bed to another is because one person, they master sexual energy. Master it. Because in 2026, it's better to just keep one person. You've done everything you need to do. Let it go. Just have one person you are. Next course, we're going to look at future design installation using artificial intelligence. Future design installation. Yeah, some people don't even know how to do foreplay. The way people don't know how to, and a lot of men are so ignorant. This is the thing. Okay. Oh God. And those of them, those ones that they want to claim they've learned something in one video they watched, and then they want to do. What is that, brother? Please. And some women, because you want to prove that you now know how to give BJ, you bite everywhere on the cap. The guy starts looking for ampicillin to fix his life. These are skills that you can learn. People don't learn these things and they are complaining, oh, my marriage is not sweet. I don't like the way. Let me find somebody else. You're going to learn the next course. Practical. We're going to give you practical exercises, especially for the New Year Eve. You need to do a New Year ritual in your house. Rookie. And a New Year Day ritual, like we did last year, right? We're going to have a course on mind engineering. There's a guest trainer that will take us on mind engineering. There will also be a guest trainer that will take us on using neuro-linguistic programs for goal setting and your 4 quadrants. This is too loaded to even be 190,000 naira. And then there is a guest trainer for your health quadrants. We'll teach you about your health quadrants. We're going to give the attendees, the subscribers, an 11-month health workbook. What you can do weekly, to help yourself, because a lot of men, you don't have testosterone is weak. Women, your estrogen, something is wrong. You're always dry. So your man is taking all the pills, drinking all the agbo and everything. He's killing his liver and kidney. And it's not his fault. This is you. You're always dry. There's nothing they do to you. You are just dry. There should be fluidity. That area should be pliant. And it's health related. A lot of people, is health related for them. A lot of you women, you don't know the benefits of okra. You don't know how to steam that area of your body. You don't know how to mix some cloves, some herbs, and just oils. Some of you need to come to the north and or make friends with northern girls. A 21-year-old northern girl will teach you how to keep your man. Because southerners don't know these things. They think it's about, Lagos has finished our women. Women in Lagos, they act like men. They look like men. They behave like men. Masculinity, because they go to work in the morning, they come, no rest. But when you see an average northern girl, even with the fact that she has a career, she still knows how to be a woman. Because a lot of women, the reason the man around you is not turned on is because you are giving the energy of a man somehow. What is that? You walk like a man. You talk loudly like a man. There is a way a Hausa girl will talk to you and you'll be like, we're not in the bedroom now. And she will never raise her voice. Wait, are you coming to see me tomorrow? Yeah, I'll come. She was talking to you here, the next person is not hearing. But you see, our Lagos people, when are you? How far now? What is that? Come on, man. No, stop, please. Stop, please. And some of them even use pidgin. You are using pidgin for a person you are in a romantic relationship. How far waiting they happen? We are real, we will be real people in this our relationship. Both of you are going to go dry. You don't even know what you are saying. Listen, this masterclass, it combines everything for you. Yeah, women have lost their soft part because of hustling. But guess what? Northern women, some of them, do you know that they work? Northern women are now beginning to stand up to go to work. But even in the midst of that, they have not lost their femininity. It's still deeply ingrained in them. When the moment she meets you, it's not weakness. She's letting you know her sexuality. She's not afraid with her voice, the way she moves her body, all the henna, the skin treatment, the oil. You're like, God, I'm there. The way they use water. So a lot of people, it is health. We're going to look at your relationship quadrant, your money quadrant, and then we'll look at the neuroscience of branding. Look at all these courses. That's what we're looking at during the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. And the fee is just 190,000 naira. But there is a special package there is a VIP package of the program where I won't just teach you, but I will do it for you. I'm not saying I'm going to come and sleep with you. I will teach you. I won't just teach you, but I will show you. I will design all of these charts for you. How many people will I sleep with? I'm still coming back in the evening because, I am in this environment of work. Princess said, show us how. The ones I'm going to show you are, I'm not showing you the Opwe part. I'm going to teach you the Opwe part because I can't show you that one. I can't experiment. You want me to use it as you want me to use it for example for the yoga. Please, I don't want. Princess, are you okay? I'm just seeing a picture now. I don't want to use you for example, please. For the whole class, no. I said, what kind of life did I join today? But all of those, how to design your North Star, how to design your 4 quadrants, your universal numerology, sigil, all of these things, I'm not just going to teach you, I'm going to also do it for you. That's another package from the masterclass. But these are the 20 courses, and you don't want to miss it. You don't want to miss it. I'm going to come back in the evening at 8:30 to continue the countdown to the 36-day manifestation and future design mastery. So thank you so much, guys, for joining. And the DM is open, and I'll see you in the evening.